Sleep-supporting amino acids. GABA helps you fall asleep and stay asleep. GABA is an amino acid produced naturally in the brain. GABA functions as a neurotransmitter, facilitating communication among brain cells. GABA's significant role in the body is to reduce the activity of neurons in the brain and central nervous system, which has a broad range of effects on the mind and body. By inhibiting neural activity, GABA facilitates sleep, reduces mental and physical stress, lowers anxiety, and creates a calm mood. Think of GABA as the brakes of the brain. GABA is the body's most important inhibitory neurotransmitter, which lowers the activity of neural cells in the brain and central nervous system, supporting the brain and body to shift into a lower gear. The body's own GABA activity is essential for sleep because it enables the body and mind to relax and fall and stay asleep throughout the entire night. Studies show that low GABA activity in the brain has been linked to insomnia. In a study conducted by Harvard Medical School, GABA levels in people with insomnia were almost 30% lower than those without the sleep disorder. Interestingly, big pharma sleep medications, including those with Zolpidem, Ambien and others, and esopiclone, Lunesta and others, target the body's GABA system to increase sedation and sleep. As a natural chemical that the body produces, GABA's primary role is to diminish the activity of neurons in the brain and central nervous system, which puts the body in a greater state of relaxation and alleviates stress and anxiety. Supplemental GABA may benefit sleep by aiding in the relaxation response and providing relief from mental anxiety and stress. There still remains much debate among scientists about supplemental GABA's effectiveness and whether it is able to cross the blood-brain barrier via the bloodstream. Although more research is still needed, GABA in supplement form may have other ways of relaxing the body and relieving stress, possibly through the gut microbiome. Intake guidelines. The following doses are based on amounts that have been investigated in scientific studies. In general, it is recommended that users begin with the lowest suggested dose and gradually increase as needed. For sleep, stress, and anxiety, 100 to 200 milligrams and higher doses based on scientific studies. Individual dosing and length of use will vary. GABA interactions. High blood pressure, antidepressant, and neurally active medications are commonly used medications and supplements that have significantly identified interactions with GABA. People who take these or any other medications and supplements should consult with a physician before beginning to use GABA as a supplement. 5-HTP, 5-hydroxytryptophan, increases quality of sleep. 5-hydroxytryptophan, commonly known as 5-HTP, is a byproduct of the amino acid L-tryptophan. Our bodies don't make L-tryptophan naturally. Rather, we absorb this essential amino acid from the foods we consume, including chicken, turkey, eggs, fish, and pumpkin and sesame seeds. 5-HTP helps the body to produce more serotonin. Serotonin is a neurotransmitter that plays a key role in regulating mood and sleep-wake cycles. Healthy levels of serotonin contribute to a positive mood and outlook and also promote restful sleep. One important way that serotonin affects sleep is through its relationship with the sleep hormone melatonin. Melatonin is made from serotonin in the presence of darkness. Melatonin production in the body is triggered by darkness and suppressed by exposure of both natural and artificial light. With its ability to increase serotonin, 5-HTP supports a neurochemical process that can enable high-quality sleep and keep the body's biological clock in sync. Supplementing with 5-HTP may help both shorten the time it takes to fall asleep and increase sleep duration. 5-HTP has been found to support a positive mood and ease symptoms of stress and anxiety, which often interfere with sleep. Intake guidelines. The following doses are based on amounts that have been investigated in scientific studies. In general, it is recommended that users begin with the smallest suggested dose and gradually increase until it has an effect. A range of doses from 25 milligrams to 500 milligrams and higher have been studied in scientific research for sleep problems, anxiety, depression, and stress. L-theanine supports falling asleep. L-theanine is an amino acid that is found in tea leaves. It was identified in tea by Japanese scientists in 1949. While tea is the most common dietary source for L-theanine, this compound is also found in some types of mushrooms. L-theanine promotes relaxation and facilitates sleep by contributing to a number of changes in the brain. L-theanine boosts levels of GABA and other calming neurotransmitters such as serotonin and dopamine in the brain. L-theanine has also been shown to improve the quality of sleep, not by acting as a sedative, but by lowering anxiety and promoting relaxation. L-theanine has been found to enhance alpha brainwaves. Alpha waves are also present during REM sleep. L-theanine appears to trigger the release of alpha waves, which enhances relaxation, focus, and creativity. Unlike valerian hops, which have sedative effects, L-theanine promotes relaxation and stress reduction without sedating. Interesting fact. L-theanine combined with caffeine can enhance cognitive performance. Studies show that combinations of L-theanine and caffeine can improve attention span, enhance the ability to process visual information, and increase accuracy when switching from one task to another. In combination with caffeine, 12 to 100 milligrams of L-theanine to 30 to 100 milligrams of caffeine. Intake guidelines. The following doses are based on amounts that have been investigated in scientific studies. In general, it is recommended that users begin with the smallest suggested dose and gradually increase until it has an effect. For sleep, stress, and other uses, 100 milligrams to 400 milligrams. Glycine supports falling and staying asleep, as well as increases sleep quality, deep and REM sleep stages. Glycine is an amino acid and neurotransmitter. The body produces glycine on its own, synthesized from other natural biochemicals. This amino acid is found in high-protein foods including bone broth, meat, fish, eggs, dairy, and legumes. How does glycine support sleep? Glycine helps lower body temperature. Glycine works to increase blood flow to the body's extremities, which reduces core body temperature. A slight drop in temperature is a key part of the body's physical progression into sleep. Some studies suggest that supplemental glycine may help you move more quickly into deep, slow-wave sleep as well as spend more time in REM sleep. Glycine also increases serotonin levels, a hormone and neurotransmitter that significantly affects sleep and mood. Serotonin has a complex relationship with sleep. Among other things, serotonin is required to make the sleep hormone melatonin. In people who have difficulty sleeping or sleeping disorders such as insomnia and sleep apnea, increasing serotonin levels can help restore healthy sleep patterns and encourage deeper, more restful, and refreshing sleep. Research shows oral glycine elevates serotonin, reduces symptoms of insomnia, and improves sleep quality. Other studies suggest it may help you bounce back to a healthy sleep cycles after a period of disrupted sleep. Intake guidelines. For sleep, a range of 3 to 5 grams of glycine taken orally before bed has been used effectively to help sleep in scientific studies. Bone broth is an excellent source of natural glycine and can contain up to 3 grams of naturally occurring glycine per serving.